Hey guys, I just wanted to tell you something I noticed. I be battling with them fallen angels and the evil spirit, their children, face to face personally, man. It's a trip. Personally, I be watching them manifest. I go outside and they literally, I'm at the store and they all come up to me. They look right at me. They're like, "Hey," like they know. Every day I'm dealing with them face to face. I mean, they literally manifest. I watch Azazel's children manifest. I watch all them fallen angels' children manifest. And they follow me around, and every day I deal with them. You need to keep your yes, and your no. They're the birds in the trees, man. I'm not kidding. They are the little literal birds in the trees. I wake up in the morning and they're all posted around. And you can hear them whistling all the different nature sounds. And it's a trip because they're like, I'll go look in my backyard and I'm listening to that bitch go, and I know who she is and everything. And she's literally whistling frustrational fucking thought stories about what I got to do in the backyard towards my father-in-law. I'm watching her do this. I'm sitting in my backyard and I got a fucking demon bitch in front of me doing fucking weirdo fucking hormone, weird shit. And then one in back of me, and they're fucking whistling and doing all this fucking shit with the wind and contemplational, stipulational, emotional, and all this shit. And they're whistling this shit through the winds, man. And I'm sitting there watching them surround me, fucking doing all this fucking weird chomo performance shit. I got a dude in the back fucking whistling fucking perverts and shit, and I got a bitch in the front. Excuse my language. I'm just very, man, Holy Father saved you, man, from some horrific shit. I'm driving down the street and I can see him, man, and you can see these things are so gross and perverted and disgusting. And I've seen Holy Father that it's no joke, man. They're going straight to hell big time. They done raped and perverted Holy Father in ways that people don't even understand. And that he has saved you from. One moment, I couldn't even sit in my bathtub. I had to stand up. I'm sitting there doing circles. I'm sitting there thinking about these fools, and I can't even sit down sometimes. I wake up in the morning and I got full stories around my house, surrounding my house, man. These witches and bitches up in the trees and in the houses sitting there. And I'm watching them go around in circles, and I'm watching these things try to fly this shit back to their parents. I'm watching the evil spirits manifest around in my neighborhood, in the grocery stores and everything, and follow the people around. And whisper winds and shit. Contemplational frustrations, man, it is disgusting what they have done. Every single gross thing that you could think of. And that's the thing is there's a reason why there's a hell, man. They are completely perverted, completely jealous. I mean, and there's a full force, full fledged attack on Holy Father, Holy Jesus, and their children. And if it weren't for Holy Father and Holy Son, you wouldn't even be able to make it through a day in this place. Let your yes be your yes and your no be your no. I forgot why I was going to make this video. Oh, because of the birds, man. I woke up this morning. I got fucking, I got them chewing on my ribs and shit, squeezing on my nuts, trying to give me a migraine, you know. I'm not even awake yet, and I've got, the backyard's up in my face. I'm pissed off at my old man. I got 20 stories going through my head, and I got the bitch in my backyard literally posted up, just fucking blowing her shit. singing on them negativities, man, hovering over me, waiting for me to feed into anything that's just fucking negative, gross. And I'm watching her whistle all this shit. I'm watching them perform all this shit. It's a trip, man. Holy Father has saved you. You let your yes be your yes and your no's be your no's. Because, I mean, man, it's a trip. I got saved, and I was like trying to get saved because I wanted to go party. I was like, Holy Father, save me because I have a beautiful wife and I want to go party. So Holy Father comes into my life and he opens up my eyes and he shows me a world of sadistic, complete, perversional rape that's going on every single day. I'm serious. I watch them surround old men and literally perform child molestation dances around them and whisper shit. It's a trip, man, how they have manipulated thought and emotion and literally in one conceptual thought, and then sit there and hold on to that and until they can get a reaction. And if they can get a reaction, they're on it like a fucking cancer tick. It trips me out. They have not prayed for repentance. They are going straight into hell and fully aware of it and are trying to stay drunk off Holy Father's spirit and emotionals, thoughts and everything else. They want to pop a helmet on their head and stay drunk off your nasty, foul sins so that they can keep themselves in a delusion, because literally they are going full force into a hellfire. They have performed. It is disgusting to see one of them. You look at one of their faces and you will see that they are so perverted, so far from God, and it is scary because I've seen Holy Father and it's no joke. He is the most beautiful, innocent, humble, loving Holy Father. He is a Lord of spirits. He's a Father of everyone and everything. So he is the most beautifulest, humblest, innocent, beautiful Holy Father. But don't forget, we have animals. We have lions, tigers, bears, cheetahs, monkeys. Those animals, right? Holy Father is the Father of animals, right? So when a lion comes walking up to you hungry and needs some dinner, does a lion sit there and go out into the field and play with himself? No, a lion goes out to eat, right? It ain't no joke. They have literally raped and perverted Holy Father's beautiful side and hid themselves from his true awesome power. He is the king of the jungle. Okay, you look at Holy Father and you are going to see a Holy Father that loves you compassionately with all of his being. Everything that he is, he give you 100% just to be with you. This world, 6 days, man. The whole world, you're still looking at plastics, metal. I look around, I'm like, man, a breath. You know, Jesus said people selling their whole lives for houses and cars. These suckers are manifesting and driving around in cars and popping up in the houses. They built all this shit. Look at the skyscrapers. Every time you watch a music video, you see 50 skyscrapers and ain't none of them got people in them. It trips me out, man. When I was a young kid, I'd walk into all these skyscraper buildings and there wouldn't be nobody in them. There'd be a doorman. Holy Father talks about, how he's going to, he measured everything out. Literally, man. Medications, irons, zincs, pharmakia, sicknesses, manifestation in vehicles, popping up in cars. Physical things aren't nothing. Okay? You could have 1,000,000 cars, it ain't shit. They've used cars to run people into the grave. Those cars are witnesses as to their atrocity. Their continuous blatant blasphemic rounds around this planet trying to wrap people up in spiderweb cancerous, sadistic, child molesting disease. I'm sitting there looking around, I'm going, holy cow. Physical properties aren't nothing. We're out here working for a house that ain't worth shit. That they built and they're popping up in like it ain't nothing. I had them come out and build my porch and sit there and war with them, literally, in the spirit world while they're building my porch. Watching them run around in frustration and spit and... Yeah, man. It's a trip mowing your lawns. Coming out in the backyard, man. I watch them drip right into the houses. Watch them drive right, man. Freaking do circles in my neighborhood with stories. It's like I said, like, if you think of something rotten, you'll have a bitch right on your front doorstep. Waiting to feed off that like a cancer freaking mole. And keep holding on to those sick things, man, whatever it be. Let your yes be your yes and your no be your no. Because, I mean, even the simplest thoughts can become cancerous. And that's what they want, man. They are just gross, sadistic, perverted, cancerous disease, searching for anything and everything to defile Holy Father, Holy Son, and children. I can't eat. I go to the supermarket and they're posted up on the shelves, staring at the shelves, waiting for a contemplational, manipulational sin to come out of you so they can grab that right off the damn shelf and follow you around and feed off sickness and I watch people suffer from anxiety, fear, all kinds of stuff, syndromes, man, and it's these fucking evil spirits following them around going, don't ever be scared. Holy Father's got your back. This is a freaking desert wasteland. You ain't never alone. And don't feed into those gross feelings and emotions. Let your yes be your yes and your no be your no. Do what you gotta do. Don't you let no one antagonize you. You get out there and get it done. And you don't feed off anything negative. Get it done. Talk to Holy Father. He sees what's every single thing in every moment. You're so naked and He understands everything. Get it over with and then move forward with your life. He's not a persecuting Holy Father. He wants you to come home. He wants to forgive you so He can forget, move on with your life. Learn what Holy Father and Holy Son have to say.